Today we're making this super cute cartoon baby rooster in Blender. It's simple, it's cute, and it's beginner friendly. Let's jump in. Press 1 on the numpad to go to front view. Select the camera and the light and delete them. We're keeping the cube. This will be our chick's body. Open the modifier tab. Add a subdivision surface modifier. Press 3 on the numpad for side view. Press Tab to enter edit mode. Press Ctrl R to add a loop cut. Slide the loop forward toward the face. Press S to scale the new loop. Press S, then Y to scale it on the Y-axis a little. This gives us a round belly and a cute face area. Press Ctrl A and choose Apply Rotation and Scale. Go back to front view with 1 on the numpad. Now in the modifier, click Apply on the subdivision if you want to lock the shape. Nice, our chick has a soft, round base to build on. Okay, now that we have the base, let's make the eyes and mouth. Press N to open the side panel. Go to Edit and expand Auto Mirror. Click the Auto Mirror button. If you don't see it, make sure the add-on is activated first. Back in Edit mode, select the center faces. Press I to inset, then press B to turn off the boundary. Now select these 4 faces. Press I to inset again. Press B for no boundary, right-click, and from Loop Tools, choose Circle. If you don't see Loop Tools, activate it in the Add-ons menu. With the eye faces still selected, press S to scale them up. Now Shift-select the bottom faces for the mouth. Press X, choose Faces, and delete them. Boom! We've got eye holes and a little beak opening. Let's tweak this shape a bit. Press Alt plus Z to enter X-ray mode. Select the bottom vertices. Press G, then Z, and move them up slightly. Nice! Our chick's face is starting to come alive. Time to give our chick some tiny wings. Go to Side View. In Edit mode, select these 6 faces on the side. Press I to inset them. Now select the top edges. Press GG to edge slide them down. Select the bottom edges. Press GG again and slide them forward. Select the faces. Press S to scale them down a bit. Press 7 for top view. Press E to extrude, R to rotate, then S plus Z to scale them down. Switch to X-ray mode with Alt plus Z. Select the vertices and move them roughly into place. Select the faces again. Press E to extrude, G to grab and move, R to rotate, S to scale. Repeat this a couple times until you shape out a nice, cute wing. Don't worry about perfection. We're going for cartoon style. Tiny wings, maximum cuteness. Okay, time for some chicken legs. In Edit mode, select these 4 faces. Press I to inset, then S to scale them down. Switch to front view, press G to move them into position. Press X, then Faces, to delete them. Right-click, Loop Tools, Circle. Loop select them, then press R plus Z to rotate slightly. Press E to extrude, then S plus Z plus 0 to flatten. Scale it down with S. Add a loop cut with Ctrl plus R in the middle. Scale it up, rotate a bit if needed. Now select the bottom edges. Press E plus Z to extrude downward and hit F to fill. Boom, we got legs. To sharpen things up, select this edge loop, press Ctrl plus B for a bevel, and roll your mouse wheel to add 3 cuts. Select the middle edge, press Ctrl plus E to mark seam. This will make our life way easier when texturing later. And if things look a bit off, no worries. Jump into X-ray mode, grab vertices, and move them into place. Okay, now for the chicken toes. Add a loop cut with Ctrl plus R. Select a face,
press E to extrude, repeat that for the other two faces in the front, and one face at the back for the rear toe. Finally, press Ctrl+2 for a subdivision modifier with 2 levels. Right-click, Shade Smooth. Go back to X-ray mode, grab the toe vertices, press R+Z to rotate them a bit. Then select all the leg vertices, press G, and move them into a better position. And there we go. Legs and toes are done.
Now let's give our chick some eyes and a beak. First, go into Edge Select mode and select the edges around the eye and mouth areas. Press E to extrude them slightly inwards. This gives us little sockets where the eyes and beak will sit. Now let's add an eye. Press Shift+A, UV Sphere. In the pop-up menu at the bottom left, reduce the segments to 8. That keeps it nice and low poly. Rotate it with R, 90, scale it down with S, and move it into position with G. If it looks too round, press S+Y to squash it a little along the Y-axis. Press Ctrl+2 to add a subdivision modifier for smoothness, then right-click, Shade Smooth. Once you're happy, add a mirror modifier and use the chick body as the mirror object. This way the second eye appears automatically on the other side. Okay, let's move on to the beak. Press Shift+A, Cube, and hit / on the numpad to enter isolation mode. Select the bottom and rear faces and delete them, so we're left with the front part. Add a subdivision with Ctrl+2, then Ctrl+R for a loop cut near the bottom. Select the bottom vertices, press G+Z, and move them upward to form the start of the curve. Grab the front vertices, move them forward, then add another loop cut at the middle. Press S+Shift+Z to scale only on the X and Y axes, which helps round the shape without stretching it vertically. Keep adding loop cuts with Ctrl+R and tweak the vertices until you get a nice curved beak shape with a sharp tip, just like a real chick's. When it looks right, right-click, Shade Smooth. Then add a Solidify modifier to give it thickness. Now let's make the bottom part of the beak. Duplicate it with Shift+D, rotate with R+Y +180, scale it down, and move it upward along Z. Adjust from the sign view with R until it sits nicely. Come out of isolation mode, scale the whole beak down with S, and move it into position. Then select the chick body, grab the mouth vertices, and move them around so the beak fits perfectly into place. And there we go. The chick now has cute eyes and a proper beak.
Now let's create the chick's comb. Press Shift+A, Cube, then S to scale it down, and G+Z to move it upward. Press S+Shift+Z to scale it down only on X and Y, leaving the height intact. From Edit mode, select the bottom face and delete it. Then press A to select everything and G+Z to move it upward, so the origin sits near the bottom. This helps when duplicating. Next, press Ctrl+R to add a loop cut near the bottom, then S to scale it up. Move it near the top, then press Ctrl+2 to add a subdivision modifier. Scale it down if needed, and don't forget Ctrl+A to apply rotation and scale. From side view, position the comb on top of the chick's head. In Edit mode, select the middle loop and move it slightly to create a curve. Select the top vertices, use R to rotate and G to move them until the comb looks rounded. Finally, right-click and Shade Smooth. Now duplicate it, Shift+D, and place it slightly behind the first one. Rotate it a little, R, and scale it up slightly. Duplicate once more to create a row of 3 combs that curve nicely across the chick's head. Creating chicks' small comb details. Grab one of the comb objects, duplicate it, move it into position on the side, select the bottom edge loop and press F to fill it. Scale it down, rotate it,
and add a mirror modifier, choosing the body as the mirror object. This gives us smaller comb-like details, the chicks of the comb. Now it's time to bring our chick to life with colors. Switch your viewport to Material Preview, top right corner. Select the body, go to the Material tab, and click New. Choose a warm yellow-orange for the base color. Enter Edit mode, hover over the toes, and press L to select Linked Faces. In the Material panel, click Plus to add a new slot, click Assign, then hit New. Make this a darker orange and reduce the roughness to give the toes a slight shine. Do the same for the beak. Assign the toe material to it for consistency. For the comb, select it, add a new material, and set the base color to red. Then select the other comb pieces, shift-select the one with the red material, press Ctrl+L, copy materials. Finally, for the eyes, create a new material, reduce the roughness slightly. In Edit mode, select the central eye faces, add a new slot, and assign a dark color near black.
And there we go! Our cute little chick is finished. I really hope you enjoyed following along and making this with me. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Blender tutorials and fun 3D projects. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, happy blending!